That's a song. That's a song that means a ton to me. At the end of this month, I'll be celebrating 4.5 years of sobriety. Do not let that get in the way of you having a good time on a Thursday. Most of you look like upstanding members of society. Y'all can go out, have a couple cold beers, a couple glasses of wine, a couple of liquor drinks, and be functioning members of society tomorrow. Except for her. You are already what we call overserved. But fuck it. You ain't got to do hair till 11 tomorrow. I have no fucking idea what you do for a living. But if that fucking shot in the dark is on, I'm on to something. But yeah, most of y'all can probably do that. Most of y'all can go out and have a couple drinks, have an enjoyable Valentine's Day out with your significant other, and wake up tomorrow morning maybe feeling a little tired, but still get shit done. I could not. I had what the doctors referred to as a problem. I always had this saying before I left the house. I said, I'm going to go out and have a beer. I'm going to have a beer. I'll be right back. I'm going to have a beer. And it always started with a beer. But then I time traveled. I would have a beer and then 2 beers and then a couple shots, and I'd look at my watch and it'd be 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd be standing in a bathroom stall with 4 strangers doing a bag of stepped on blow, wondering how the fuck I got here. But I digress. Sobriety works for me. I've never heard a sober person utter this phrase. Man, I got sober. And it all just fell apart. It doesn't tend to work like that. For me, it was an immediate thing. I got sober and I realized the good things you hear about sobriety are people changing their lives and becoming a better dad or becoming a better husband or just a better person. But also what they don't tell you is that amount of clarity in your life is scary as fuck. That's the reason most of us drink, is to kind of blur that line between who the fuck we really are when we look in the mirror. Because I don't know about y'all, I'm just a shitty person on the inside. I'm just a piece of shit. Don't all I know who I am. It's a self-realization thing. If I was really all about it, I'd fucking change it. So at some level, I'm content with being a piece of shit. I'm a loud-mouthed, opinionated asshole, and I kind of like it. But it's one of those things you have to look yourself in the mirror and realize, fuck, I'm a shithead. And then you change the things that make you like a really big shithead, but then you like, kind of like, oh, I like that part of me being a shithead. It's pretty neat. I'm quick, I'm witty, I like that, but maybe not do all this other stupid shit. But as the sobriety process started going through, I realized that I was being extremely difficult for people who cared about me, people that were my friends at the time. And now's a good time to talk about it. I've had 38 band members in 13 years. After the first 20, you can make excuses. You know. That guy's heart wasn't in it. He wasn't good enough. He was never going to last. But after 38 people come to your face and say, I cannot work with you professionally, that's when you realize that you're a piece of shit. But I got really lucky. I got to keep the same band together for 7 years. 7 years I had the same band and we tore it up. A lot of people, that's the band they know. That's the band that was on. Yeah, lady, I told you. I know, you got to sit her and fucking those vodka cranberries are going to water. But for a brief moment, let's just like pretend we've been here before. See, I can't turn that shit off. That's the part of me. There's 2 decisions you get to make in that situation. I can take the high road and pretend I didn't hear you, or take that low road, which I'm very familiar with. It tends to be, I always choose that low road. I love slugging it out there in the ditch. That's fun. But anyway, I had this band for 7 years, and They all quit in 2017. They were the band that played on Burn, Flicker, Die, the band played on Wolves, which is where a lot of people found our band. So it's what a lot of people consider the band. That's what they'll always look at American Aquarium as. And those guys were my best friends for a very, very, very long time. Like I said, you don't keep a band together for 7 years and hate each other. The hate came toward the very, very end. But the early part was real. It was magic. It was friends from the same town traveling around the country playing music together for people, connecting with people. It was fucking beautiful. But once they all quit, I had to do this kind of whole self-realization thing and realize, fuck, you gotta change it or you're not gonna be able to play music with people ever again. So I was bitter, no matter what my publicist says. It was a tumultuous split. It was not amicable at all. It was we hated each other toward the end. We couldn't stand to be on the same stage with each other. Everybody would just look away and we'd play our set and then we'd get off stage and we'd all, like rats, we'd just go different directions. And after they quit, I was mad. I felt betrayed. I was bitter. But then I started realizing that it was of my own doing. I'm the one that ran them off. And then I started realizing that if I could get past that last 2 or 3 months of negativity, there was 6.5 years of positivity that nobody wanted to talk about, especially me and those guys. Like, we spent our entire 20s together, our formidable years. We became adults together, traveling the country, playing shows for people. We saw the world together. That's something you can't replicate with people. And so I wanted to write a song about them, about the positive times. I wanted to write a song about the good times we had. Not those last couple of months, but those first 6.5 years where it meant something, where it was special. And I don't talk to those guys anymore. There's 2 of them that I still hang out with on a regular basis. But the other 3 guys, I wish them the best. And I hope they're doing well, but I just haven't spoke to them. We live in these fucking insular Facebook bubbles where if you don't like somebody, you just block them. And then you're done with them. And so this is for them. I hope one day they can hear this song. One day they look back on the time that we spent together fondly. If not, I can. That's one of the few moments where I'm going to take the high road. I'm going to look back and I'm not going to think of them as negative people. I'm going to think of them as positive. But this is for them. I still hear the silence echo across the hardwood floors, screaming as you cut across the room to that front door. Nothing lasts forever, but I'd have sworn you'd stay. Ain't it funny how the good things in life seem to fade away? We were carrying a heavy load until one of us got tired of lifting. We were driving down a dead-end road in a car too far gone for fixing. But I still think about that summer, and I still hear the sounds. Penny on the radio, I won't back down. I called you my brother, but you were closer than my kin. And it kills me knowing you may never pass my way again. But I hope every now and then you look back fondly on the days when we were younger men. We packed up that 350. We packed up that 350 for the Econoline with hopes and dreams and other childish things men learn to leave behind. We spent a decade doing circles, not knowing what's in store. Each new town more magical than the town before. But we lost track of time, and the dark hair of our youth started to whiten. I watched my father's face become mine. and the cruel hands of truth started to tighten. Yeah, I still think about that summer, so long ago it seems. Penny on the radio, us running down a dream. I called you my brother, but you were closer than my kin. And it kills me knowing you may never pass my way again. But I hope every now and then you look back fondly on the days when we were younger men. I remember back before that pendulum had swung, back before we said the things that couldn't be undone. I remember back when we were wild and we were young. But I still think about that summer and how it passed us by. Petty on the radio, us learning how to fly. I called you my brother, but you were closer than my kin. And it kills me knowing you may never pass my way again. But I hope every now and then you look back fondly on the days when we were younger men.